G'day everybody, this is Johnny Seville from Acorn Corp, and thank you for registering for my upcoming Smart Money workshop. Smart money is a critical thing to understand in the stock market, especially in times like this where we're seeing very toppy markets and possibly a reversal coming to the downside. The stocks that we're most interested in are going to be the ones that have a very strong underlying story as to why they should go up. And some of the strongest stories are going to be the ones that are predicated by hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars worth of the stock being bought by all of the insiders right before potentially explosive moves happen. At the same time, we're also going to be looking for the stocks that are the rotten apples in the tree that are set to plummet, the weakest ones of the batch that in these types of markets are already seeing big declines. We're going to be covering how to do this in the workshop, how to find the insiders, what we're looking for from the insider activity, and also some of our favorite insider longs and shorts that we found using our scans right now. Here's just a couple of the recent alerts we sent out that you can see exactly what type of research to expect that we'll be covering in the workshop. Look forward to seeing you there. Take care.
And EA just starting to drop. If this breaks through its moving average support here, this has already hit its first entry signal, but if it drops through 106, should be an easy secondary drop down to the targets of 137 as well as 78.33, as in $78.33. And look, I'd still consider the January $100 puts. In terms of a couple of new ones, firstly, AMC. These are just the few ones I've got here. AMC is looking great. This one, as you can see, money flow has just gone positive. There's strong insider buying, really strong insider buying. I'd like to see this either pull back to 14.23 or break above 15.30. Either way, for an entry signal, and I'd be looking for a target of 17.47 and as target 1, and possibly 19.83 as a target 2. The stop signal I want to see after it's triggered an entry, whether it pulls back or whether it rallies. So I'd look to set that tomorrow night. So that's the one long I like. And again, insider buying, really, really good on this one. In terms of the shorts, there's two to look at. GWRE, possible earnings play. They report aftermarket on Wednesday, so high risk as an earnings play. So just consider that these can go the wrong way overnight. But do like this one. It's kind of hit a double top as well as kind of almost a head and shouldery type of formation here. Very divergent money flow, good insider selling, and so I'd look at the January $80 puts, which are currently $3.10, or again, or a small size stock short play. That's one. And the other one that I like is one I've talked about a few times, HCN. As you can see, HCN, if you go to the weekly chart, has a beautiful head and shoulder. Here we go. A long-term head and shoulder pattern here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and it's even got an upward channel here. Another little head and shoulder forming over to the right. Lots of head and shoulders. So this could easily drop down to around 55 to 52. So again, I still like this. I like it as a short down to this first possible target, as well as a longer potential down to around 28. So that's the interesting longer term play here. So as you can see, this, if I just remove some of this noise, you can see we broke out of one head and shoulder, and this, if you look at these really solid lines here, this is the downward neckline head and shoulder we're in now. So this is just cresting. So I would put a stop criteria above $70.13. My first target $58.20. Second target $54.20. Long-term target $28.
Well, there you go. So as you can see, by following where the smart money was going, they were able to give us the indication of when these big moves were about to happen. And as you can see, they were very well worth capitalizing on. So don't miss the workshop. We're going to be going through all of this in depth. Can't wait to see you there. Cheers.